Yo guys, what's up man? End of the day, almost near the end of the month. I'm up 47,000 Canadian dollars this month, which is basically someone's yearly salary. Actually, that's like 95% of everybody's salary in Canada. And I did that in 27 days in my fucking underwear, having a beer every single day at home, and also sitting next to the pool. And I did it on my phone, which is the really funny thing. And that came down to 8 years, guys. 8 years of working really fucking hard on myself. And I got here, not by luck. Don't mistake it for a moment by luck, alright? This is 8 years of hard work, and if you put in the time to invest in yourself and develop a skill, fucking you don't even know what you could do until you start believing in yourself and you actually start chasing these dreams of yours instead of just settling for bullshit working for an employer. What's up guys? Just going outside. You guys are gonna get a good talk right now about the topic of like basically MKR. We're gonna talk about MKR, okay? Motherfucker, it's nice. This is my hammock. I like to sit on my little hammock while barbecuing. It's so cute because while I'm doing all that, my wife is like drying the clothes. It's a cute backyard. So I'm gonna go for a swim now. So today, we're gonna talk about motherfucking MKR. And we're gonna talk. Hi, Coco. Hi, sweetie. Coco. What are you doing? It's me, your Baba. Look at Coco, she's so cute. She's scared right now. Anyways, so I'm gonna go to the pool and talk to you guys about MKR. So the whole conversation, hi. Why are you running away? Don't you remember me? Psst, 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 psst. Come here. Oh, she doesn't remember me today. So I'm gonna basically just talk about MKR, and we're gonna talk about things like what's going on with it, and like you guys basically entering too early, okay? Well, hi Bella. Everything. Hi Bella, this is my girl, my big girl. She's my favorite girl, one of them. Hi Bella, you're so sweet. You're so fucking sweet all the time. Look at you trying to roll over. She's a big girl, 6 kilograms. Okay, let me get in the pool. We have the garden keeper. He's always cleaning up after us. Gonna get in this nice ass pool. Then we're gonna talk about MKR. Sorry if it takes me so long to get to the point. Sometimes it just takes me long to get ready. Gotta put my phone down and get in the water. Ooh! And I dry my hands because my phone's still wet probably. Hang on. Okay, phone's really wet. Look at my cat looking at me. She's okay. Bella! Bella! Okay, so MKR, a lot of people were posting their screenshots entering like around 11:30, 11:40, 11:60, right? That's a fucking good entry if it was the top. So one of the biggest problems that all of you guys have, like Skyreal, you had that problem. ALP, the Turkish guy, you had that problem. Whoever kept posting the screenshots, okay, of basically entering around that price range. So you enter that price range and then you say to yourself, all right, it's probably the top. I caught the top. But guess what? It wasn't the top, right? So it's kind of like anything else that you do in life. You have to have a plan, okay? If this doesn't work out, then what will I do? That's the question you have to ask yourself, okay? If the circumstances change, what will I do differently? For example, if you are applying for law school or medicine, right? And you're applying and you don't get in, what are you gonna do? If you apply for a college, like an Ivy League school, like Brown or MIT, not MIT, it's not an Ivy League, or Harvard, and you don't get in, where else will you go? If you want to become a professional football player and it doesn't work out, right? And you don't get accepted into the major leagues, into some European league, what are you going to do instead? if you want to become a professional basketball player. It has a point, so fucking listen. And it doesn't work out. You don't get accepted into the NBA as a professional basketball player. What are you gonna do? Okay? If you're gonna go to university and you want to become a mechanical engineer, but you don't like it, what are you gonna do after? Everything needs to have a fucking plan. So you enter a trade, but you don't think about if it's not the top. What if it keeps going up? What the fuck are you gonna do? Right? So a lot of you guys posting your trades where you enter at 1130, 1150, 1170, you let it ride to like literally 1280, 1290, which is like 10% of a loss. And I know you guys are also leveraging. I'm not a fucking idiot. I know some of you got liquidated, or some of you almost got liquidated, but didn't. Okay? So it goes up to that price range. You're leveraged. And you don't even do anything. You just sit there and you fucking stare at the price. So the first thing that you should have done was you should have stopped yourself out first of all at 2 or 3%, which you didn't. When you enter a trade, you must have a game plan about what are you gonna do if it doesn't go your way? What are you gonna do? Oh, there's so many ants. I'm gonna put my towel somewhere else. Give me a second, guys. There's always ants on the other side, but there's no ants on this side. So then you enter the trade, you don't have any plan at all. You don't even have a stop loss. You don't even think for a moment, what will I do if the price keeps going up? Instead of having a stop loss, you pray. You let it reach a fucking crazy price, and then you pray it's gonna reach the top and reverse. And then it's like 1280, and you're in a short from 1130. Like, what the fuck? That's like 15% already. You should have stopped yourself out. And you're leveraged. You're probably leveraged times 5. So maybe like 5 more percent, if it goes up, you would have been liquidated, right? So you should have stopped yourself out first of all. But if you didn't, like me, like what I posted in the chat, I said that I'm not going to stop myself out because I have a plan. I have a motherfucking plan to actually add more to my position, to average my price out better, and to ladder at a higher price. So does that make sense? So I didn't leverage high at all. I only entered with like $100,000. I had up to like about 750,000 to play. I entered with 150,000 or 100,000 at first at 1142, and then the price kept going up. But I said that I got more money aside. I'm not leveraging. I have more money aside, and I'm ready to ladder more if the price goes up to get a better price. So you have to think about these kind of things. You have to think about where to stop yourself out. You have to think about if you're gonna ladder more, and that's all gonna come down to your bias. So if you firmly believe that it's actually at the top already, then you need, but it keeps going up a little bit more, then you need to be confident in your fucking ability to do technical analysis and say, yep, this is the top, but there's probably one more small subwave going to the top side. So if there's one more small subwave going to the top side and you're heavy biased short and it's gonna drop, then why would you not ladder a little bit more? Grow a pair of fucking balls and start believing what you actually say. You know what I mean? You're doing technical analysis. If you have confirmed that it's gonna be bearish and you've done all the technical analysis, then stick to that bias and be confident about it. So when you think of technical analysis, it's like being a scientist. A day trader is like a scientist. We first of all have a hypothesis, right? You have a hypothesis. Oh, it could be something like, oh, the market's gonna drop. The market's gonna go up. It would be a good time to short. It'd be a good time to long, right? You have a hypothesis. So if you believe it's gonna drop and you might short it, then after that, what you do is you conduct the experiment through multiple methods of technical analysis to confirm or deny your bias so you can reach a conclusion. And once you do that, you should be confident in your ability, right? Like, you gotta be confident. So what were you thinking? Like, you can't be that fucking brain dead to like enter a trade and not even have a plan after that. I just hope that you win. Hope that you caught the top. It doesn't work like that. You got to be able to react as circumstances change. Day traders, the best ones in the world, I don't think I'm the best day trader in the world. Don't take it the wrong way. But I'm definitely up there as one of the top traders out there, right? As an independent retail trader at home who's made a shit ton of money, a fuck ton, I've definitely earned that right to say that I'm skilled enough to be able to give you this advice. You have to have a game plan if you enter a trade. If you're just going to be one of those fucking idiots that enters a trade and thinks that it's going to go in your position right away, life doesn't work like that. You have to be able to react. If the market goes against you, where are you going to stop yourself out? How are you going to protect your money? There's a fucking bee. There's like so many bees trying to attack me. Okay, I'm going to go walk around the water now. I hope I don't drop my fucking phone. So, you got to make sure you have a game plan. If you don't have a game plan, you got no trade. The market's going to go against you eventually. You know what I mean? So if it goes against you, you got to say to yourself, what am I going to do? Am I going to stop myself out? Am I going to add more to my position? Oh, I'm going in and out. I forgot what I was talking about. So am I going to add more to my position? I broke character there. Am I going to stop myself out? You know, am I going to ladder? What the fuck am I going to do? You have to really think about how to protect your money. I got one guy in the group that DM'd me and said, I lost half of my account on MKR. Half. Like, come on, bro. Have a fucking game plan. Why are you so stupid to lose half of your account? Learn how to protect your fucking capital. Who gives a shit about the strategies? Who gives a shit about trend lines and Elliott wave? All you need to learn is fucking risk management first. Learn what risk management is, and it's going to make you successful. Forget about trading with a big amount of money. Some guy DM'd me and was like, oh yeah, I traded with this amount. There was so much money and I fucking lost it all. It was half of my account. I'm like, dude, why are you trading half of your fucking account if you don't have the skills to back it up? People on Twitter are like, oh, Philakone, you only make this money because you fucking have such a big bankroll. If I gave you the money that I had, you would lose it all 100% because you don't have the skills to match that account size and position size. Does that make sense? Your skills and the amount that you play, it will be directly proportional to each other. So you've got to put in the time to earn the skills, to earn the right to play big. Because if you haven't earned the right to play big, if you had a big position, you wouldn't know what the fuck to do. You know what I mean? So earn the skills first. The profit becomes a bonus later of making good trades. Does that make sense? So you got to have, so the whole point of this to summarize is you got to have a game plan, okay, when you're in a trade. You can't just enter a trade early on MKR at 11:30 and it goes up to 12:80 and you don't even stop yourself out and you don't do anything. You just hope. What if it kept going up? You'd be liquidated. You would get fucked up. You wouldn't know what to do, right? So this is how every trader goes broke. This is how every trader that tries to trade, the unsuccessful ones, that's how they lose money. They don't have a plan. Like, there's no way I'm gonna go into a trade. Like, this is how stupid it sounds, okay? Let's go into a trade, a big trade, leverage high, and just hope for the best. And if I'm wrong, I'm just gonna do nothing. I'm gonna do fucking nothing. Just let it ride. Let my loss ride. Don't cut my loss. Nothing at all. Leverage high. Don't even ladder. Don't even do anything. Just hope that it reverses. And then maybe I'll break even or maybe I'll lose a little bit less. How stupid. How fucking stupid does that sound? Does that sound fucking so ridiculously stupid? Like, dear God, how stupid does that sound? And you do it. And you fucking do that. And you know it's stupid. Like, fuck. You need to have a game plan, guys. Have a game plan when you go into trade. If you don't know how to stop yourself out, you better start trading with less capital. Because you will lose so much more. If you don't know how to stop yourself out, man, oh shit. You're going to lose everything that you have. Until you learn an efficient risk management technique, basically called grow some fucking balls, think about how much you can lose, and just cut your loss. Like, you're thinking you need to keep winning and 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 winning. And then, right, to make money. But that's not true. You have to be able to take losses in the game. It's inevitable. But how little you lose and how fast you cut your losses, that's what's going to determine how successful you are long term. If you can't cut your loss fast, and if you can't make a decisive decision, or sorry, if you can't be decisive with your stop loss and cutting them, you're not going to be successful long term. So if you're doing stupid shit like entering MKR to 1140 and then riding a fucking 13-14% loss to 1280 and then hoping that it reverses, like, fuck, that's just stupid as fuck. You should have had a stop loss way before that, or you should have had a laddering technique. So that's all I wanted to talk to you guys about. Bam. Have a great day, guys. I love you all, and know that this video was actually meant to help you. It wasn't meant to be a dick, okay? It's the hard truth. Like, day trading, you're not gonna get people babysitting you, man. This isn't the fucking, like, gay pride where people are gonna, you know what I mean? Like, this isn't fucking, like grade 4 or 5, you know, like where everybody gets a fucking trophy for being 9th place. This is not like that. This is with real money, with real people, with competitive motherfuckers, with sharks out there that are gonna take all your money, and you're gonna lose everything if you don't start learning. This is not like fucking a place where everybody gets a prize or a trophy. You need to step the fuck up and start learning and be a little bit tougher and smarter and wiser when it comes to trading, because if you don't, like, you know, a shark like me, when it comes to trading, we're gonna take all of your fucking money. So you better start learning a little bit better. You better have more knowledge. You better make better decisions. You better be wiser. You gotta put in more, you better put in more time. If you don't, trust me, man, it's not gonna work out. It's not gonna fucking work out. Go back to your fucking whatever job you're doing. You wanna become a professional trader? Smarten the fuck up, make better decisions. Think really deep about what you're doing wrong and start changing it. And make a conscious effort to actually make a change. Don't just say you're gonna do it and be like, yep, I lost because of this, I won't do it again. No, write it on the fucking piece of paper, and every time you're about to enter a trade, you fucking read that piece of paper about why you made the mistake and what went wrong. During the trade, you read that piece of paper again. You remind yourself, you condition yourself over and over so you don't repeat these same mistakes. Like, if you're not doing that, you're not going to be successful, because the top 5 or 10% of all traders out there, trust me, they're doing incredibly well when it comes to documenting their trades and tracking everything and learning from all of their mistakes. So you guys need to do the exact same as well. Anyways, have a great day. I'm going to go for a swim. This video's been too long. Bye now.